I'm sitting there like, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Ask Mathis. I'm your host, Reginald Mathis, and rocking with me is my brother Wildman Teddy T, aka Baron Theo Mound-builder.
Man, is it snowing?
No, man.
It's like that rain got me scared. I was like,
whew. Yeah, man. It's not used to this down here.
The day after the inauguration, like
it's giving me flashbacks, man. You know, my mama just turned 90, and she giving me flashbacks, man, of, you know, picking me up after middle school, asking me where my jacket at. I'm like, huh? Like, boy, you better get back in there and get that jacket. I go back in there and come back like, mama, it's gone.
That jacket gone,
mama. Man. So shout out to the Miami Heat, man. They gave the moms the time of her life, bro. Bernie came and twerked for her. You know, her man Jimmy played like out. You know, when we set this up, you know, he had just gotten suspended. So I was like, wow. You know, since D Wade left, you know, she called him my Jimmy. My Jimmy. My Jimmy. I said, Ma, there's Jimmy. That's what I was saying last night. There's Jimmy. Jimmy wouldn't play hard for nobody, man. Jimmy Butler, bro. Bro, 52 million, bro. 52 million. And somebody got to make you go to work. Somebody got to make you go to work, bro. 52 M's for 1 year. Somebody got to, bro. When I tell you, man, his whole energy is, he's not there, bro. It's like, yo,
going through the motion.
Your body, can we hear that, man? OJ, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Cause I'm telling you, man, he already in Phoenix in his mind. Cause, bro, you know the fourth quarter is closing time. You know that's when Jimmy make his money.
What he get paid for,
bruh. You know, I was right there on the wood, man. So I was in there doing the Jimmy Early from Dreamgirls. You know, the Eddie Murphy character. I like, Jimmy won't. He was getting annoyed. Hey, why not? I was annoyed. I like, Jimmy won't you. Jimmy won't you. Like, Jimmy just not satisfied. He's not satisfied, man. We let him go with green ribbons in his head. We let the man come like, you know, Roxanne Shante, you know, at the press conference beginning the season last year, we gave him a pass. You know, Miami, South Florida, we don't give too many passes.
Not too many.
This man came with a straight wig. And it wasn't like a Halloween costume type wig. Like Buddy came with like, you know, like somebody did his hair type wig.
I was there.
And
Yeah, I was there.
You was working one of your other jobs?
Yeah, I sure was. Right in the press office.
Bro, what was up with that?
With the black fingernails.
Man, like I said.
Call it Emo Jimmy. He was Emo Jimmy.
Okay, well, Emo Jimmy, whatever Jimmy, just go. Just go, bruh. Just go. We enjoyed the time that you spent here. Usually, you know, when you have like those rebound relationships, when you get out of one relationship, you jump in another one. We got out of D Wade and jumped right into Jimmy. And usually, you know, you just go straight down. Well, we didn't go straight down. He you know, he kept us, you know, to a certain you know, he kept us a certain level, kept us relevant, took us to the finals, although we knew we didn't have a chance in any of those finals.
His problem is when he was ready, nobody was ready. Now everybody want to be ready, and he became the third. He's the third person now.
He's not the third. He's not getting paid like the third.
No, he's not the third.
He's not getting paid like the third. They're mad because he is not the man. Bro, I've watched the game. Focus on Jimmy, his attitude. You know, as a point guard, you know the attitudes, you know who you gotta feed, you know what you gotta do. Bruh was so checked out.
Oh yeah.
He was not doing anything. He was not doing anything to make any type of imprint on the game. You know, like if you could literally, he was like, he was dogging it. Like, like you played sports, he was dogging it. He was there, but he wasn't there. He wasn't looking for a shot. He wasn't looking to shoot. It was like he shot because he had to shoot. Bro,
he's not looking to create no ruffles.
Bro, he wasn't looking to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
He probably let a couple balls
How many times are we accustomed to seeing Jimmy Butler fall down in the game, going to the hole?
Going all out.
Bro, he wasn't with none of that. None of that. Bro was just sitting there
saving himself,
rolling around. I think his main thing, I was just peeping the scene, and I'm like, my homie, one of my best friends, man, he played 15 years in the league, so I kind of know how things go. You know how you have strategically planned it. You have a wife over here. You have the fun girls you just met the last time you was out and you was here, and you left them some tickets for the game. And then you got the Sean. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know what I mean, bro? So I'm just peeping it on a Tuesday. Turned up on a Tuesday. I'm just like peeping. I'm like, boom. She's like, oh, she got her friend to come. Oh, she got her friend. And I was with the wife, and we was looking, and she was like, well, who is this one? Because this one over here is like, she by herself in a seat. But she keep going to the bathroom, and I'm like, I think she's doing coke. I think she.
What the?
Bro, when somebody keep going to the bathroom, bro, what you? Oh, you a military?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that little booger shit.
Where you been, bro? Where you been? Folks was in straight up costumes yesterday. Costumes, man, costumes. All you do is throw your hater blockers on. You throw your shades on, bro.
Come back.
You know what I mean? And you just, you zone it.
You going to the bathroom because you want to get a good hit.
Hey, that's funny, man. After the King Parade, the other day, man, we got a property on MLK Street. So we went over there to have a little get together, a little repast. And it's still it's still in the hood. So we in there chilling, and we see this dude walking like AJ Johnson, rest in peace, from Friday. You know what I mean? The guy, the crackhead, is walking down, and you can tell by the way. Bro was like, he's not walking, he is gliding. He just came from the trap. Bro I was like, yo, that sidewalk looked like one of those Saturday morning Schoolhouse Rock commercials, man, or that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With the sidewalk just rainbows coming, buddy just coming down the street. It's like, yo, man, they must have the best dope on MLK.
Hey, them crackheads, they defy gravity sometimes. You see them sleeping? You see them sleep standing up?
I do this smoke shop on Wednesday tonight. I do a live broadcast, and the first 6 months, it was like every 5 minutes they come in and buy the pipe and a blunt. But the police busted the place across the street. So now the whole operation moved down the block. And my man done lost so much money.
Oh,
he
man.
lost so much money because they're gone there now. But just to see
Teddy T dry snitching on all the people.
I was just talking about it's legal. They sell them at the stores, the pipes.
Man. Yeah, it's just making it more convenient. So they got like the little house stores.
Yeah.
They got the house store. Like, you don't gotta go all the way there. You can just come here.
Yeah.
So, how you feeling, Step? 2 days in the books.
36 hours.
2 days in the books.
Man, Trump been busy, man.
36 hours. He's out of control, boy.
I got one huge disappointment.
Uh-oh.
The J6 hostages.
Nah, I don't care
Oh,
about
you
that.
with that?
I don't care about that. You know, I'm more our people. What our people going through.
The end of DEI.
I don't care about that either.
Okay, because that was an hour and a half ago. An hour and a half ago. I mean, um he put everyone on administrative leave who is that over a DEI department. So they all on administrative leaves, and they have until the end of the month
No, but
to downsize,
man,
to just
he
eliminate the
he
position.
did some cool stuff though. I mean, it's bad, but it's cool. Like the people who did the raid on his house, the lady, he switched it to like this new apartment that it just got created. Like he did some real like crazy stuff to people. Like everybody who he said he went after everybody and cut all the people from the Justice Department he
Bruh.
fired. And like he did some, and then I
Yo.
watched his thing with bringing on the
We ain't even
AI.
a weekend, bro.
He brought the AI.
We not even a weekend, bro.
He
We
bought
not even
500
weekend.
billion.
This man pins is hot. He coming in hot. He coming in hot, bro. He just
This is my biggest disappointment right here. You know, we talked about, we knew how Tim Scott was. You know that's right. We know he lost all credibility. But not my boy Byron Donalds.
the next governor of Florida.
He might have lost that now.
Why? Oh, because he said daddy's back.
Yeah, because he called
Nah,
Trump daddy.
because the people that's gonna vote against him are not gonna vote for him, except maybe some of the young coalition. But in Florida, I think he should be fine. I think he's gonna be fine unless I'm trying to get Wayne Messam to run. Trying to get Wayne Messam, brother, the mayor of Miramar, trying to get him to run, bro. But other than Wayne, we looking at the next governor. I saw part of the inauguration. I didn't see the inauguration. I saw like he did another event later on when he started signing the executive orders, and at that event, he it's like, where's, he wanted to say, he swallowed it. He wanted to say, where's my black one? But he was like, where's her? And he like, oh wait, I mean, he don't even care no more. Like, if he was to use bro, he could use the N word, and it don't even matter no more, bro. Like that's how it's all gone. We are I don't know if we in the matrix, we in the rabbit hole, we in something where I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
You don't.
I really don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow because, Buddy is on a mission, man. Like, is he gonna run out of steam? Is he gonna? It's like I almost want to throw some baddies his way, so he can just go have an affair, so he can like chill.
What he's gonna do is put everybody on notice. He's putting everybody, this your job and this what we're gonna do. And then he's gonna look like he's doing a great job with what he's doing in the midst of everybody else.
Yeah,
doing
he
the
done
dirty
pulled
work.
us out of the Paris Climate Accord already. Trying to pull us out of the World Health
Organization.
But hey, you know what?
But at the same time,
They voted for it. They voted for it. And if you really want to, get a better perspective of the times where we're living, watch the Western Channel. Watch the Western Channel, bro. That's my therapy.
Oh, you back on the Westerns
Bruh,
again?
that's my therapy, man. That's my therapy. Just go in there and be like, wow. And especially, when you look at history from the way, what we grew up playing what? Cowboys and Indians. Cops and robbers. Anybody want to be an Indian? Right? The Indians were portrayed as the bad guys. They was the bad guys. But these are the folks that, you know, forced out of their cribs, forced out of their lands, forced to go on this trail of tears, you know, to go elsewhere. And as I'm watching, you know, these Western channels, like when the folks come on, you know, it's like they should be the heroes, but instead, you know, they're the ones. You know, it's like, well, but I saw one yesterday that was pretty good. It was Osceola.
It's real about Florida.
And they exactly, it was about Florida. But they portrayed Osceola as like really wanting to compromise. That wasn't the Osceola that I grew up, you know, but the Osceola that they was talking about, it was a guy Kaku who was in there, who they said who killed him because they lured Osceola. You know, there was like this major came down, and the major, he was like, Osceola embarrassed him. It was like, if I'm not gonna let, you know, he was like, these guys, Indians in the swamp is the same as Indians in the forest, dead, you know. And so you're not gonna tell me how to do my job. And then of course you had the one guy who was real friendly and, you know, that come in there howl and befriend the guys, and they let him in. Osceola want to be in peace for his people, so Buddy, on the strength of him, got Osceola to come in, you know. And when he came in, you know, they was like, oh, Major wants you to go change your uniform and then come in there and give a debriefing and whatnot. And they took Osceola horse and whatnot and came in. When Buddy came out, they was like, yo, they got him locked up and poisoned. He's in there, you know, being poisoned. And then the guy Kaku, who was like against Osceola, he was like, look, they not going to honor these treaties. They not going to honor this stuff. You know, like, let's keep fighting. Osceola was like, no, we'll never be in peace. They're going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming. So the dude Kaku came in and actually killed Osceola, like, while he was entrapped. But they blamed it on the lieutenant, the military guy and whatnot. But the dude Kaku, when they sentenced him, they court-martialed him and sentenced him to the firing squad. But my man Kaku came in there with all them boys. Like right when they was about to fire, and they was all up there, whatever, made all of them drop their guns and whatnot. And then he came in there and just told the story. He was like, look here, man, I claim mine. You know what I'm saying? I killed him because he was too soft. He was too soft. And I don't want no man to take credit for what I did. You know what I mean? So I'm here to get his body so we can take him home, take Osceola home and whatnot. And they let him take it, they let him go, whatnot. And then they pardoned the lieutenant that they was about to get a firing squad to. But I say that to say, you know, people who look at the United States of America not as a melting pot, they look at it as a Western European, Anglo-Saxon nation. They allowed Hispanics to get whiteness, which is a fictitious thing anyway, out of necessity. Why? Because you're looking at the birth rates and you're looking at the numbers, and it's like, yo, they birth rates, it's gonna be more of them. So what we need to do is have them, say they us. They gotta assimilate. And Marco Rubio, the first Hispanic Secretary of State. So folks is putting him out like, hey, he could be president one day. Which he probably will be the first, Hispanic president. He got he's gonna get his diplomatic, experience, and he was confirmed 99-0.
People like him.
Yeah. I mean, they all said he was qualified. Like even the folks who disagree all said he's a serious person and he's qualified. That's all you. That's called respect.
That's what you want.
That's called respect. You can always do that. But when you have Kash Patel, Vishwami, folks just basically come in there like, let's burn it down, rip it up, tear it up, like to hell with your job, your house, your kids, where they going or whatever. We just want to rip it to shreds, you know. I think that's what we have. And then you pardon not just the ones, like the misdemeanor J6 people, cool. But bruh, Terrio, you know what I'm saying, the black Cuban, you know, from Miami, getting a hero's welcome, you know, for planning what happened. The guy Rhodes, you know, from the Oath Keepers, you know, all these guys. So what he's doing is having his own little Gestapo. He's having his own hit squad. You know, folks that's in there talking like here, boom, I got my goons. Like you always said, he the first N-word in office. He got his goons. So think how genius that is, man. Think how genius that is. Think how genius that is, and go and get these guys some inmate prison experience. And if they survive it, you know what I'm saying, and I let you out, y'all gonna be loyal to me.
Lifetime.
First thing I'm gonna do is go get some guns. The guy with the horns. He said first.
Yeah, the shaman.
Get some guns.
Yeah, the shaman. Yeah, the shaman.
He's the symbol.
Bro, the
He's
shaman.
the symbol of it.
They all about to write books. They all about to do movies.
Oh my God.
Your boy Terry
Documentaries.
Was 22 years. Buddy done been locked up for 2 years. Now he's back in Miami. To be, you know, the VIP at every.
Oh man, they gonna put him on the police force.
Yeah, he that guy. He that guy. And then the police, they not, you know, but still, Step, you ain't say what the one issue you have. I'm still waiting on
He said the guy.
My issue with Baron Donalds.
That's your issue?
That's my only issue.
Hold on. What's that? Because he said daddy?
Yeah, I mean, Trump done did a lot of stuff. I ain't been too deep. I ain't dig too deep in it,
I
man.
think Baron Donalds, he wanted to say the Usher's lyrics without saying the Usher lyrics. You know, daddy's home.
Right.
If you look at the context of what he was saying,
Definitely.
the context of what he was saying, he was like, you know, all y'all was doing all this stuff while he was away. While he was out here doing that, y'all was in here showing y'all ass. Y'all was out here ass out.
I don't like it at all.
Daddy's back. And, you know, he should have been like Daddy's Home, you know, the Usher song, Daddy's Home. But look, he gone, bruh. He gone. Now, I'm feeling bad about Snoop, man. Do you feel worse about Snoop or Nelly or Soulja Boy? Who you feel worse about? Like, if you had to rank it, who do you feel, you know?
I haven't really seen or heard any. I hear them talking about it, but I don't know what the backlash or what they're really saying, because I don't understand.
So 8 years ago, at the first Trump inauguration, you know, Snoop was playing gatekeeper. He was playing gatekeeper, basically telling everybody, you know, like, what's your cost? You know, that's what he basically said. What's your cost? And calling them jigaboos if you go and perform with this man, Uncle Tom. Like he went ham heavy. He went ham heavy, and bruh, your boy Elon Musk is he's dastardly, man. Because what your boy Elon Musk does is he went and pulled the video.
On Twitter.
And then put in there like something about you know, what a hell of a turnaround. Or so, like,
to Snoop, he did that to Snoop.
Right, exactly. Like,
man,
they did that to play with him. They did that to play with him. You know, so you came out and said that, and they came out there and put it out there. Like, remember you said this or whatever? And then they go and drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. They go in there and show him, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, man. They have a sense of humor, you know, in their own little way. Because, you know, your boy is giving remarks. Elon Musk is giving remarks, and he's throwing out Nazi things. He talking about
I seen that.
giving them the hit. You know what I mean? Here it is right here.
Yeah.
Stuff, good stuff, man. You saw Steph pull that like that.
Yeah.
Pull that one down. So you tell me, man. They tell me he's so happy. You put the volume on what he's saying. And you see he got the little Hitler cut, right?
He ready.
You know, he's the Hitler you. Hey, there you go.
Cup his wealth and everything.
My heart goes out to you.
Right.
It is thanks to you
Yeah.
that the future of civilization is assured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Civilization, the golden age.
The man that comes from South
Safe cities,
Africa.
finally.
He's an African American.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
the guy that comes from South Africa, man. Guy that comes from South
And we're
Africa
gonna take Doge
is
to
over here,
Mars.
bro. Isn't that crazy to come over here and say, you know, South Africa, you know, use many of the topic. They use many of the tactics and techniques learned from the South, all the way in Jim Crow. You know, and it's like, hey, why you guys? You know, they still have a settlement down there in South Africa that's white only. In the midst of all that stuff that's going on, man, it's
They're gonna be who they are. You know, I don't know why people don't realize. I mean, you got to think. Coming up, all they did was kill each other. If you watch Game of Thrones, you'll see that. And while we was making pyramids and building civilizations, they was being savages. So now they got a chance to live. You know,
all right. So what's his name? Dark Brennan. What's his name?
who
Biden's alter ego, Dark Brandon.
Dark Brandon.
So Dark Brandon,
Uh-oh.
Dark Brandon, on the way out, you know, he does an all timer. You know, all the stuff folks
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
he
about.
part the West Coast family.
Bro, he parting folks. Folks didn't even know was even on the radar. He was like, hey, I guess y'all ain't know about her. You know, all the stuff in her name, all the stuff. She's on there.
He parted everybody. the whole
Cousin,
family.
uncle,
Oh, man.
everybody, man. Dark Brandon's like, you know, he struck
In
again.
case if anybody want to go against him. But the one thing that Joe Biden did do was he did pardon
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, he did Marcus Garvey, but he didn't do Desmond
He
Meade.
didn't do Desmond.
He didn't do Desmond Meade.
You know, they be rolling dice to see who they gonna do. They don't. You know, everybody ain't gonna get it.
Everybody can get it. You know, released a lot of folks, man. So Nelly got a little taste too, but you know, Nelly probably is closer to me in that if the president asks you to do something, you know,
I mean,
you do it.
I think Nelly's different. I see what Snoop did is different. If he said that, it did it because for me, when Snoop performed at the crypto concert, I knew he made so much money. He called himself Cosmo Demisi. And, you know, I figured he did that based off the crypto setup. Reason why he performed, because Snoop had people paying for
I
him.
mean, they did it for the bread. I mean, they did it for the bread. Ross did it for the bread, and Kodak. But you know, Kodak's been a supporter, so folks not really, you know, tripping on that so much. Ross,
You
you
think
know,
Flo
they
would've
just
did
putting
it?
the.
Flo would have did it?
So we were approached for the first one, for the first joint, whatever, and you know, it's kind of what I do in my legal practice. If it's a case that I don't want, I quote a high. I quote you a rate
Right.
that's so high.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like just, you know, like, you know what I mean?
It's got to make sense.
You know, because put it this way, if you know, if the money's right, we'll perform at a Klan rally.
I know that.
If the money is right, we're gonna go in here and take their bread.
That's it. That's
We're
why,
gonna go
that's
in
why
there
I'm
and
not
take
mad
their
at
money
them.
if the bread is right.
I,
But just telling you, because we performed at Mar-a-Lago a number of times, as late as December 2nd, we were at Mar-a-Lago, right? And Abba, the attorney, you know, she was there. She like came in the green room. You know, they party people, like they fun people. Trump was a fun guy. You know what I mean? Before all this stuff going, and the crazy thing is like they not even on that. They You know what I mean? Because at the Nelly show during the inauguration and all the Snoop, they know all the lyrics, they know all the words, they doing all this other stuff. So I think they love our culture. They just don't want us involved.
They just love the people that do it on that level. Like they'll tell, sorry, you're not the N word like the rest of them.
Right.
That's the thing because
Shaq, you know what I mean?
they
Like,
got to that level where they can see them eye to eye. Number one, they're scared of them, so they gotta acknowledge them because that's the worst thing.
take it out of sports because they love football. Love the football, and you don't want to see these guys. Oh, why are they out there doing that? No, don't do that. They're kneeling. They're out there desecrating the flag. They're out there.
The thing now is you're gonna see different species of white people fighting each other because it's gonna go back to that's what they're doing now. They're clicking
We're gonna
up.
see.
They're clicking up.
It's something. There's something happening. I was having a conversation. with the brother in the DM. You know, just commenting on some stuff. He had sent some things together, and what I noticed about myself, you know, we I guess 2 months in because we kind of knew from November. You know, the folks been out there, you know, doing victory laps for a minute. Is that I've gotten angrier and I've gotten more selfish in the sense that, you know, when you just out there, I'm just looking more suspicious at people because you don't know who ready to, you know, do something, who ready to, you know, because you got so many lone wolves out there, and basically everybody is a Rambo, everybody's a Terminator. You by yourself, one person can be radicalized and decide, you know, to come with all this stuff right here. So we living in a time, and we got folks that's you know, dealing with us that's in their 80s. When you talk about somebody that's making decisions for folks that's in their 80s, just like we just had Biden, I don't think he should have been making decisions for us. And now we got this guy in his 80s making decisions. You know, I kind of like Trump slightly better as an octogenarian simply because he seems like he got a lot of life left in him.
Coherent. Yeah,
Biden doesn't seem like he got a whole lot of life left in him.
Yeah.
So the stuff that he's doing, that Biden was doing, was a little slow. But
I mean, it came out that they hid a lot of stuff about him, you know, and his abilities. It's coming out, you know. Of course, everything's going to come out now, you know. But I feel like there's things that Trump is doing that needs to be done for the sake of advancing, because there's a lot of things that's just like
the executive order, which means nothing, the end of birthright citizenship.
Right. That's crazy.
Now, the only thing that I can think that executive order can accomplish is that, you know what, I'm just going to tie it up. I'm going to tie it up as long as I can. And folks like Ron DeSantis, you know, and other people like that, Greg Abbott, you know, could probably harp on that and say, oh, we're following, you know, federal regulations from this particular executive order. And you got to go through the court system for, you know, for the court to ultimately say, you know, the Constitution makes it clear if you're born in the United States or its territories, you are a citizen. So that's the only thing I can think of why you would even do an executive order that is contrary to the Constitution.
I mean, that's the thing that, you know, Europeans was able to do between the 15 and 1600s. When they came to America, they were born Native American because they was born in America. So before the 1700s, you had a bunch of people that was born to Native American women that was English. You know, so that's what became the Native American. The blood quantum, which they gave to that, became that of Native American. That's why when you look at it, the Indians, they look Caucasian because they look Native American. It's a true statement, you know. So now, him doing that, it's like they want to They want to take the people that's here, even when they're on this big thing. The people that he wants to come over here, they have to. It's like he wants them to take a test. He wants them to be educated. He wants them to be skillful. He wants them to be all these things because
It's gonna be like Melania.
right. Because think about like, and when we went
Well,
through
this
the
pretty.
when we went through the Castro situation, when he said
Oh,
all
yeah, he's
the
constantly saying that
he's
they're
saying
bringing their
they-
insane
they're
asylum and opening up their
because they
prisons.
did it.
You
They
know,
did
that's
it.
75% crime reduction in Venezuela because they all here.
They've done it.
So-
they've done it.
And,
So
and stuff like that, bro.
you know,
I'm with it. I'm
yeah,
with it. I'm
yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I did not vote for it. Since I did not vote for it, I'm here for it. I'm here for the tax cuts. I'm here for the television. I can't wait to turn on my TV to see breaking news. So I'm like, what did he do today? What did he do today? Oh, Lord, yo. I'll be like, oh, no, Lord, no, boy. He did what? He went and got a big dump truck and just, we're going to haul you guys out of town, take you all the way straight to the border.
what do you think about the $500 billion he bought in yesterday for the AI, and then to suggest that he's going to give TikTok the opportunity to come back, and then
But he going to, hopefully, Elon Musk will buy it.
well, he said he wants them to buy it, but then he wants them to give half to the United States. He wants them to give half the proceeds to the United States, and then he said, "I think we'll be able to do that, and that'll benefit everybody." 'Cause I watched I watched Bloomberg a lot. I just watched the Bloomberg, so he came on Bloomberg, and I watched the whole thing. The guy from the bank, the South something bank, they coming in with $500 billion to be able to do this AI technology where they're going to be able to cure cancer and all these elements. And
Yeah.
you know, I asked AI what is the outcome, and they said superhuman AI would consist of, and Elon Musk has already started talking about the universal payment that everybody would get because of AI taking over. He's already had a concept about it, but they have the whole thing written. up.
Remember the guy that ran for president in 2012, the Asian guy? Wang, I think it was his name.
Yeah.
He already came out and was telling folks we're gonna have to start paying people. Like they know what the answers are. They know the answers are. They know you can eliminate human mistakes in the sense of, you know, the machines. Having one guy in the room. When the last time you been to McDonald's?
That's right.
Bro, I was at McDonald's Saturday.
You
We
can't
did
get
our
mad.
MLK adopt the highway, and so there's a McDonald's right on 183rd and 47th Avenue. You go in that McDonald's right there, bro. The only workers that's in there are there to clean, to cook, and maybe take some money. Maybe manage and doing whatever, but all of and they will look at you because I know the first time I went in there, bro, I'm at the register standing, and they're like, hey, y'all don't see me here. I'm thinking it's like, yo, you got all these Chicos in here, ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Like, hey, America, right here, y'all see what's going on? They like, no, we ain't here for that. They doing what they doing. You better get on that kiosk. You better get on that display over there. So.
Even nobody to argue about your food.
So that universal payment sounds, you know, pretty consistent because Wayne is not, you know, a right of center guy. He's a liberal, and he's like, you know, reality is, you know, but that's what contributed to the downfall of Rome. You know, you had the leisure class. You know, you established the leisure class because they had all the slaves. They had so many slaves in Rome that was, you know, and they started allowing them to be in the armies. And that was the downfall. They, you know, first it was getting hit by the barbarians and the Huns that was coming in, you know, just like wreaking havoc, like on the, you know, perimeters of that. And then as you continue to expand and you start, you know, taking over and bringing those folks in there, they're not, you know, their allegiance, you think it's to you, is not to you, man. And again, I saw Gladiator the other day, so you know that movie is still kind of fresh in my mind. Denzel did a great job, man. If you didn't see Gladiator, man, Denzel, I was just laughing the whole time. He actually played a historic historical figure that was black, but the two brothers, the two twins, the historical figures were black, but they portrayed them as white guys for the movie purposes, which kind of sucks. Sucks when they do that. When you come in there and have these folks thinking we haven't contributed anything. All we are Channel 7 collars. All we are folks that just get arrested on Channel 7, a whole lot of packages and degrade our women and all that, man, which is the furthest from the truth. We're the most peaceful, peace-loving people, in the world. We love to have fun. Love to have fun. But
that's going to be what the separation is the fact that there's certain, Caucasian people that have been around us enough, that we've raised their kids enough, and they woke up from all the craziness, and these are the ones that's going to fight against these other people.
Bruh, 4 years right now seems like a lifetime. It seems like a lifetime, man. It seems like a lifetime. Cause we ain't even 2 days in, dog. We ain't even 2 days in. They ain't even unpacked. They ain't even unpacked all the way, bruh. Hey, man.
But it's too many different elements that's all the way around that's
you can't tell them nothing now.
No. You can't even say nothing bad.
You can't tell him anything right now. Because he's like, I know, I already did that.
Yeah.
Like right now, I was just watching his interviews. Like he did a press conference yesterday.
Yeah.
And on the press conference, he feel like, he said like, whatever y'all say, that's a stupid question. Stupid.
He feeling himself now.
All the way. Who are you? Hold on. He already got the person. He already got the signal. You know what I mean? To whoever it is, like them. Burn their house down. Go.
So you gotta watch it, man, because this if for 20 years later, if you could watch the movie about how the world changed when Trump got in office, we're watching it firsthand,
and it's for a reason. It's happening for a reason. God is allowing this to happen for a reason. God is allowing it. Understand? I don't fully understand why, but you think about how far from God mankind has gotten. The churches are empty. The guys who are going in the church aren't going in the church because for for righteous reasons. They're going in there to take advantage. They're going in there to take advantage of people, promising miracles and promising, and theatrics, like going back to the days of Reverend Ike, coming out there, doing all this other stuff, taking advantage of vulnerable people, taking advantage of vulnerable people and going in there and having relations with whoever, all people, and men, females, kids.
Acting just like Trump.
Coming in there doing that. And so God is not pleased. God is not pleased. I'm of the perspective that God is not pleased with just how we just conducting ourselves. And so it's like, all right, I'm gonna give you what you deserve, and y'all deserve this guy right here he's going to burn up y'all planet. He's either gonna burn it up or blow it up. Burn it up with his carbon emissions, or he's gonna blow it up by getting into a dispute, or he's just gonna basically make us all, So think about it this way: 5-10 years, everybody should be cool. That's probably over, I would say over 50. Over 50, half your life is over. So whatever happens in the last 20 years or whatever, it is what it is. But if you're 20 right now, and they're talking, let's say 18. No, let's say 15. I say between 10 and 15. If you're between the ages of 10 and 15, how long is it going to take for the elimination of affirmative action diversity, equity, and inclusion before all of a sudden um, there's no essentially no more college for the masses. The last 20 years, I would say, there was an institution of higher learning for everybody. You even had Phoenix. You even had online colleges, for-profit colleges. You had all these places that you can come and get a certification. And what was Joe Biden pushing for? Joe Biden was pushing for, initiatives that didn't even require college, military, technical, trade school, learn these jobs, and eliminating the college requirement from some of these job applications that really don't. They got a commercial that they're running right now with the guy Peel, where he's interviewing a lady. It's for one of these apps. He's interviewing a lady who has like 20 years of hospitality experience, like on the highest level or whatever. And Buddy is just like, you're not qualified for the job. And he's like, why? Just because I didn't finish college? He's like, exactly. And then so she's like, my ass, what did you major in college? Dance. He majored in dance. He's like, dang,
I got a degree.
right? And that's just to show the trivial nature of having you got a degree in art. You got a degree in art, but you head of Parks and Recreation. You got a degree in culinary arts, but you running a assisted living facility. You know what I mean? It's like you just gotta check the box. You just gotta check the box. So eliminating occupations and whatnot and getting to the skill set, because there's still 2 to 3 million jobs that we cannot fill in this country simply because folks don't have the skill set. Like the skills that Stefan possesses, the ability to take, wires and put them in stuff in outlets. I was looking at a video that Skrilla just put out this morning, bro. I was intrigued. I just kept watching that, bro. Where he's just like, no, you gotta check this. It gotta be the 45 volt to go in there. You're gonna have the power, and you can turn the sound down either through this or through that or whatever, bro. I'm looking at that like,
That's like
I always need a Skrilla or a Step, because if there was eliminated, and I'm sitting there, bro, I'm gonna be in there like lighting, fire with rocks. That's trying to get it fire started.
It's like the elements of DJs. The DJs who build DJs speakers from scratch. That's science. Because you got to know how the speaker is going to be to project the kind of sound, and it's all the same. And there's a lot more kids that do that naturally. It's like when they got laptops where they give to African kids that they don't even speak English, and they take them apart.
They take them apart, put them together.
So that's the elements. There's a bunch of step-ons out here in the street. They out here robbing and stealing from people. And
not for long, bro. Not for long.
But that's
Trump's eliminating crime, and I'm here for it. Trump's eliminating crime, and I'm here for it. He taking all the money off the street, and I'm here for it. He just let the dude out from Silk, who created the dark web, giving 2 life sentences, bro. 2 life sentences. He served 11 years. Trump say, bro, there's a place for you.
There's something you could do.
There's a place for you, bro. He about to do this thing like Batman and Penguin and all that, man, and have like all these, minions doing his bidding. Man, this genius. I gotta give it to him. He's a mad genius, bro.
So what did he do wrong again?
Who?
The Silk dude.
Bro, he's the one that created the dark web, and not only was he stealing all kind of stuff from everybody, everywhere, hacking and all the other stuff, but it was a bunch of murder for hire stuff that was going on that he didn't even get charged for. He got sentenced to 2 life sentences, bro.
Wow.
After 11 years, he's like, yo, there's a place for you. Just like the character that Leonardo DiCaprio played in Catch Me If You Can. The federal government ended up hiring that dude because he was a master at, check fraud and all that stuff, coming in. So it's like that's what you got to do, man. If you're a
Can't be
killer,
no
you got to be a big. You got to be a. You can't just be a killer. You got to be a serial killer. You got to teach people how to kill. You know, but hey, it's a new era that we rolling into. Let's get through some of these stories. Well, who is that, right? Oh man, ASAP Rocky. That's nothing. That's nothing. He fighting the gun. He talking about a BB gun or something like that. You know, okay. No, they in there begging for him to get out every day. Yeah, man. This is the climax. You know, this the climax story, bro. So this lets you know right here. You know, man. You go to the strip club, right? You get your drinks. You know, pay for your dances and whatnot. What is there to fight about in a strip club? You're not supposed to be with anybody that you did not come with. You're supposed to have a seat with the people you came with, go to the bar, order drinks until you have no more money, get dances until you have no more money, and go. It's like an arcade. It's like an arcade, bro. You cannot stay in there if you're not spending money, you got to go. You got to go. So they said they tried to rob Buddy in the parking lot. Tried to rob Buddy in the parking lot. You come to the strip club and you weighted down. They say he weighted down in jewels. So, you know, it don't take long for it to come out.
Oh, yeah. It used to happen all the time. They leave it around the corner.
They got him in the lot, bro. They say they get him in the lot. You gotta turn it up.
One got shot, another one
One
died right there. Another
Miami-Dade
one.
deputies say one man was shot and killed and another one was injured after the two appeared to get into some sort of altercation inside of the parking lot of Club Climax. Authorities were forced to shut down a portion of Northwest 27th Avenue from 2 a.m. until 11 a.m. If you pass through the area, you may have seen that backup. The parking lot of Club Climax remained full through the morning as customers were most likely forced to leave their vehicles behind. We don't know who that victim may have been, nor the person in the hospital. That's the very latest here in Northwest Miami-Dade.
This story can send me that. I was like, wow, already.
Yeah,
But you
man.
know, it's like when there's certain clubs after a certain time, that's just gonna happen, you know, because people see each other or they there with each other and somebody might be balling a little harder than the other dude. And he gonna bring up something that's gonna piss him off, and then boom, now it done spilled outside. Now his words, and then they gonna pull guns.
Now the national championship game too.
Mm-hmm.
National and tight with DJ.
Yeah, that was a great game too.
What? What game you watch?
I liked it because you know Notre Dame tried, but you know I knew Ohio State was going to win because they had that focus. And I tell you, even when you watch sports, the teams that win are the teams that gel. You could tell they players, they're all one. These teams that got individuals, it's hard for them to win. You know, these guys that come out here and it's separate this and that. Ohio State, my man from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, look at this picture. Oh yeah. Go. So
Yeah,
so
Snoop.
Snoop first, and then right under that, man, it was a bunch of those stories that that came to light. You know, the preacher man talking about cryptocurrency.
The people.
Now they put Rick Ross in it too.
Hey, hit me, man. Black face.
To me,
Like
to me, these are the people who don't have nothing else to do but do stuff like this because I haven't heard anybody say anything on the streets about these dudes. About what
Nah,
they
ain't
do.
nobody, you know, bro,
This
getting the
is
bag.
the internet.
Yeah, you getting the
getting
bag.
money.
But remember, Snoop and Ross, you live on the internet.
Right.
They
right.
live on the internet.
Right,
So if you
yeah.
live on the internet, you got to
You
take
gotta
what
take
come with it.
Now this guy, what do you think about this though?
Is this the guy? Is this the guy that he went to the church? And can we give some credit to Trump in terms of his campaign? He went everywhere. He went, you can call it a gimmick, whatever, but he went everywhere. He went to the boroughs, like Brooklyn, Bronx, or somewhere.
He even went to the a national conference of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
black women.
Chicago.
Yeah, he went to there with the black women and Rachel Roberts and all them, man. He went off on them, and the only one that like was the lady from Fox.
And he was like, "That's such a nasty question."
Hey, so and you know that people were like, yeah, he can go in. He told those ninjas. He told those ninjas, and he went there and sat with the in Detroit with the preacher. I think this might have been one of the preachers.
Freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania.
Where the molasses?
This brother is excited.
Where's the molasses?
Let freedom ring
Watermelon
from
seeds.
the Carpathia. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies
Everybody
of
got the memo on the
Pennsylvania.
dress code.
Let freedom ring.
Trump red tie.
I need you to do me a favor right now. I need you to go buy the official Lorenzo Sewell coin. I want you to be able
Oh, everybody got a
see
coin.
politics become manifest, not just in a way where we're praying over political gatherings, but where we're seeing us become the hands and the feet of the Lord Jesus Christ. Would you help me? Would you help us in this endeavor? Would you go and
Is that
purchase the
his
coin
version of the
in order
Trump
for us to do
Bible?
what we need to do?
Or the
in
Trump shoes, Trump
even
cologne, Trump
transportation,
steaks,
housing,
Trump ties.
education. We heal medical, mental, and
So
health.
you don't have a problem with your president, capitalizing on the office, get your money because he already was a businessman? Is that how you look at it?
No, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with
The
it.
emoluments clause is what it's called. Yeah, he just
Now this morning I heard they got this thing with this lawsuit against Doge for transparency, because there's certain things that they have that's not transparent to the people.
yeah. Look at your man, Fat Joe got booed, man, in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Your people, Teddy,
Yeah.
call him off.
Come on, they're going.
Call him off, Teddy. Call your people off.
He called it on himself. I don't know why he even had that conversation.
Can we hear the boos? Joe can't probably even hear it because he got his ears in. He got his ears in. He probably can't even hear that.
Let's put the wine down for a second.
I don't even know why he's even doing that. Like, Joe, you never spoke Spanish at all. You never had anything to do with Puerto Rico till Big Pun. And everybody knows that. Like, come on.
Yeah. So this weekend, Sunday, Buffalo, Kansas City,
They got
Washington.
They both on Sunday. I thought one Saturday, one Sunday.
Both Sunday. Starting at 3 o'clock through the 6, man. So I think for the Super Bowl, bro, I think it's gonna be Philadelphia and Buffalo, and I think Buffalo's gonna win.
I'm gonna give it to y'all, Commander in Chief. That's what I'm gonna give you.
Oh, the Indigenous Bowl, the
Commander,
Indigenous Bowl.
Trump. That's what Trump is. Trump is the Commander in Chief. It makes sense for the Commander in the Chief.
I see what you did there.
It makes sense, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's what he wants. The Commander in
What he
Chief.
wants, he gets.
Come on,
The
I mean,
Führer.
it makes sense. That's it.
You think they'll let me join?
You
You think they'll let me join?
You gotta bite
Hey,
your
hey,
bottom
y'all
lip.
let-
You gotta
y'all-
bite your bottom lip when you do it.
Thank Will y'all let me join? To my, I hate them ninjas. What I gotta do? What I gotta do? How many I gotta kill? Come in there like the new Charleston White. I hate you, you Negroes. I hate you niggers. Hate you niggers. When I see you around me, I go the other way.
That's it.
I don't want none of you guys around me on pop deep build up da da da. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.
I can't do it.